Alola! I'm the official narrator. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at the guardian deity of Melee Island, Tapu Koko. I remember that one off the top of my head. Let's see if I can remember the others. Oh, they won all four at once. Fuck. Well, guess what, Yona Targan Yargan? I can't fucking guess which one outside of Red Bull. I know that one is gonna be Bulu, but this order does not match this order. Cause Bulu is 3 and you put Bulu at 2. So now I'm forced to believe that I don't know what the fuck is what. But I like Daiquiri, and I will say, because they got all 4, I am fucking loving the names for Tapu Bulu so far. Wow, they're good. Tapu Koko, I haven't found shit, but I've already found 3 good nicknames for Bulu, and I'm surprised. But Daiquiri, I'm just going to highlight just because of my little idea of alcohol influenced and theming. And like when I saw that, I was like, oh, maybe they're going to do different alcohols, pair them together, or something like that. So it was an idea, but yeah. I don't fully care for this, but I mean, points for creativity, I guess. You're mixing the two. And really, I feel like if it weren't for the fact of, for lack of a better term, the actual designs, the Guardians, or is that what they're called? Divine Beasts of Breath of the Wild could make a nice, because there's 4 of them, 4 of the Guardian deities, like that, you know, those 2 slap together pretty well, but the problem is it's like, I don't really feel like they all blend together. I mean, you could use Lele for what's Elephant Man called? Varuta, I think, because that's water, you got electricity, but then you don't have fire, and you don't have flying, and instead that gets replaced with psychic and grass, and that's where it's like, oh, well, that kind of fucks up, and yeah. But I like, you know, it's a starting point, it's just maybe not the best. Like, maybe Naboris by itself might have been okay. We only have Camerupt. That's it. Sometimes this shit is literally too painful to read, and it fucking irritates the shit out of me. And every time I think I'm free of this asshole, he comes back, and it irritates me. Let me try and finish this last bit. Okay, cool. I read it all. So, I swear, sometimes the descriptions are worse than the fucking nicknames themselves. Jump Spark actually kind of sounds like the name of maybe some, like, knockoff superhero comic, and I was curious, because he's like, oh, it refers to this that's real, and I was like, is that real? The answer is yes, technically. It's there, but the very top result is some Jewish thing in Atlanta, so I mean, I guess he's Jewish, maybe. I don't have anything really special to say about this. Nimpulse, because nymph plus impulse. Okay, cool, I don't care for that. And then Thunderhead, which you know is a fucking thing, like an actual thing, right? A cloud. That thing, Thunderous, is kind of representative of. And you know, in like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you fly into the Thunderhead, or Skyward Sword, there's the Thunderhead. No, this is because Dunderhead. Fuck off! No, oh my gosh. It's ironically smart. Oh, excuse me, I just need to pull my dick out of my throat real quick. Fuck off. Holy shit. Overshock is nothing special, I don't really care about it. Ugh, I hope I don't have to see this idiot again for the other Tapus. I will say though that this right here, this little GIF file, it really fucks with me, and I honestly think Tapu Koko is the best designed Tapu. That I like that when it's tries to intimidate something, you know, like a real world animal would, it puts its halves together, its wings together to form that bird shape and then caw at it, you know? It does that. And it bothers me that the other Tapus don't really do that, and they don't feel like their design is as significant as Tapu Koko's. Because I feel like this is such a cool design that could have been implemented with others, and it just wasn't. And it sucks that it's just the only one of the 4 that does this. Because I think it's such an incredible design. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care for Cocoa Puffs, but you know what? I don't have a problem with it either. Because at least it's a bird, at least it has Coco in the name. Fuck it, why not? Are there better things to put on? As of this moment, I don't actually think that there is. I'm Can you literally fit Tapu Koko Puffs all together? Can someone make that a box art? Can we get a fucking... I want to see the box of Tapu Koko Puffs. Make it happen. Electric bird head. Alright, well done. Eel! Fuck off. Alright, I don't particularly care for... Why the fuck is Thunderbolt there? Thunderbolt, use Thunderbolt. Way to go, genius. I don't really care for any of these, but just for the sake of... Here's what Slowpoke Tail apparently compiled on their own. It's just there for you to take a look at. Okay, I'm gonna say we're at the bottom, because that's Bulbapedia. I clicked on this, and it was like an entire fucking thing. I Control F to hit nickname. Not a single nickname was there. No mention of it, so I don't know. But that's it. We basically found fucking nothing for Tapu Koko. All I can see is the potential for Bulu, and that's it. Spreadsheet has nothing, and we don't actually have a single comment for suggestion for any of the Tapus. So there's nothing here. I didn't have anything written down. The one thing that I thought was a highlight was just Tapu Koko Puffs, which is technically 13 characters, so that doesn't fit. But it's still probably the best thing I've seen. So, and then I like Daiquiri, but I don't know if that was intended for Tapu Koko or not. So, I think Tapu Koko is a cool Pokemon. I think now that Bolt Beak is a move, and they seem to do this where they're like, oh, we made a new move for this one specific Pokemon. Then the next generation they implement it, so I don't know if it's already been done. But I definitely think Bolt Beak should be a part of Tapu Koko's moveset and Zapdos' moveset because it fits their character, so to speak. But that's it. I don't really have any ideas or suggestions or anything for you. I think Tapu Koko is a cool Pokemon. I think we should come up with some nicknames for it. So any ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Tell us of what you've used, what you recommend, things along those natures. And we're gonna try and make it a goal to come back to this Reddit thread each time, because I only look at the Koko one. So I didn't intentionally read all of them, but like, glancing, I was like, oh, that's a good one for Bulu. Oh, that's a good one for Bulu too. So, I mean, I look forward to that episode, but you might have already seen it.